Rockwall, Texas Living, the web's biggest blog on the smallest county in Texas.
And we do mean biggest.
The biggest, and we do mean the smallest. I kind of feel like we're the old guys in the Muppets that are like,
yeah, right. Okay.
Anyways, it is Real Estate Update once again, and this is a October 2010 review of the market.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! And we've got some interesting numbers at the end of it that we're going to do, kind of a look back over the year. It's kind of like a preliminary year review. So stay with us for that.
Okay, so at the end of October, there were 616 houses that were still listed.
Okay.
And 46 purchases. That's down a little bit from what we've seen before.
Yeah.
And we had a strong in the middle here of 150 to 400. That's kind of our base there in Rockwall.
Yeah.
And then prices are down a little bit, so our average is 94% list price to sales price.
Okay.
105, a little bit high from our normal, about 96 to 98, maybe 10 days higher.
Okay.
And then we have this chart, which says...
Wow, we've seen some changes.
Right, we've had some buyer's markets, but right now...
Right now we have gone back, well, no,
a seller's market.
We've gone back to a buyer's market. Complete. Based upon the entire month's numbers and severe buyer's market in these upper 150 and up categories.
Right. I guess we could say one good thing, in that 18 months for a house that's 400 and above, that's probably good because it was up to 24, 2 years. So
that's actually a really good point. It's come down to 6 months.
Right.
Okay.
There's been a lot of activity in the last month and a half in the 400 and above, which is really interesting.
It's going to tie in very well with the fact that we've been seeing through kind of the end of October and moving into November, we've started seeing more and more reports of jumbo loans being easier to get. So I think that's going to tie into it as well.
For sure, yeah. Now, we did a little look back at 2009 and tied that in with the first 10 months of 2010, and obviously those numbers don't equate yet because of the...
we don't have November or December.
Which are traditionally not really high months because of the holidays and all that.
Well, and let's say, when we're saying that, let's look at what we typically see in November and December.
Last year?
60 sales. Wait, am I seeing this right?
530 and
530 homes on the market, and then 504 in December on the market,
yeah, and
then 60 sales in November and 53 in December.
So about 113 sales we have yet to...
Through the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So what we found is that the sales per month just blew away in May and June.
Okay.
Of this year, which it went from averaging 58 to 60 to 106 in May and 108 in June. And the answer to that is...
End of the tax credit.
End of the tax credit.
Tax credit's over, but those that are under contract can still finish up in the next couple of months, and so we saw a lot of those closing.
Right. So that's 46, if our average was 60 or 65, 46... 40 to 46 more homes in those 2 months each month were sold than our regular average.
But what it's done, at least what we can tell in our market, when we look at 09 numbers and we compare them, it really looks like it's just about the same amount of homes total is going to be sold, because we had some lower months than we did in 09.
Right.
And so it's basically moved some people's purchasing time to take advantage of that tax credit, but I'm not necessarily thinking that it actually caused anyone new, and I'm talking on a big scale. Right. Anyone like in our area, we did not see a lot of
buyers who never would have bought anyway.
It's because at the end of the year, it's going to average out about the same.
Yep, it's going to average out. Right now, our average is 68 sales per month. And last year was 65 sales, and we're going into 2 lighter months.
Now, there's another way to look at that and say, okay, would we have had a worse year? And that kind of, but you know
what? Let's play it over and try it. I'm ready to go back.
Oh gosh, I don't want not going back there. I don't.
Okay.
I think the tax credit, at least in our market, we didn't see it.
It didn't affect any new people to the market.
Doesn't appear.
For the most part. It just moved people around.
Yeah, of when they decided to buy.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's kind of an interesting thing to understand, and maybe just in our market was unique, but maybe it was not that unique. We'll have to talk to some other people to find that out.
All right, well, we're learning a little bit more about Rockwall, Texas, and keeping you informed on real estate together every day. We'll see you next time.